Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's Tremoursphere here. Hope you're all doing well. Now, I haven't actually done a vlog in a very, very long time. A lot of the footage that I've uploaded has been from last year, and as you can see, that thing in the sky is out somehow. I'm not actually supposed to be riding today, but here we are. Yeah, it's February. The weather is absolutely catastrophic recently. We've had 2 storms, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds every day, and this is the new bike. Sorry, that's a lie, I have done a new video, but it was a very windy day and it wasn't very enjoyable. The sun wasn't even out or anything. So this is my Triumph Tiger XCA, a 66 plate. I've had this now for about 3 weeks ish. I've had literally no chance to go out on it apart from 1 or 2 days tops, and they weren't very good. It was very windy, very rubbish weather. Today, as you can see, it's been raining a lot. However, I plan to do a trail down here. This is mainly what I'm going to be doing now. I do have an MT-09, which you will see at some point when the weather gets better, because I haven't got traction control, so I'm not taking that thing out in the wet. But you will see my MT-09, and I will do a review and a talk on that. But for now, the other side of the channel, as the logo change indicates, I will be riding my Tiger, and I plan to get into off-road. And I bought loads of new gear. I've now got an Arai X4, so hopefully the audio's a little bit better because it's got a bit of a snout on it. And I've just bought these new Sidi Adventure 2s, which are pretty amazing actually. These are the first new boots I've had in about 6 years. So yeah, they feel pretty good, and when you stood up on the pegs they grip like a motherfucker, which is awesome. So we're going to go do this gravel track, and I think I can remember where another trail is, but we'll see. I think the other one may be a bit too waterlogged because there's a lot of mud, and it also depends on how this one is, because we've had so much rain I can't even tell you. We've had about like 4 months of rain in about 2 weeks, something stupid like that. So without further ado, we're going to get on it. Quickly, I know I've done a quick review on this bike, but the XCA has WP off-road suspension. I am on road tyres, and this is my first off-road adventure I've done on my own. I know it's not advised to off-road on your own, but I don't really have a choice today because I need to make the most of the weather. She's only done 3,200 miles, bless her. So let's start her up. So first of all, I haven't had this thing in anything but road mode. So now we're going in off-road mode, because we're going off-road. So this is a gravel trail with a bit of mud before it. I really do need to watch the water and stuff like that. If it's too bad and I can't do it, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bin just because it's a nice day. I'd rather come back in the summertime and do it properly. But we'll see how we do. I don't know. It might go fine. I couldn't tell you. We'll soon find out though. So let's just get on our way. I have brought some off-road goggles, but I do need some tear-offs for them, as I don't fancy scratching my new 50 quid goggles. I decided to go with some 100% ones. Haven't tried them out yet. I lost my other pair on my first off-road day, which was kind of stupid of me, to be honest. I put them on top of my helmet. Me and Chris were riding at night. They fell off. It happens. So anyway, here we go. Yeah. Let's get on these pegs. There we go. So the nicest thing that I like about the Triumph, I've never ridden the Africa Twin, but that was another contender. It was just a bit out my price range. But the nicest thing about the Triumph for me, and I'm pretty sure the Africa Twin would be the same, is just the fact that you sat here, and as soon as you stand up, it's no effort. It's just like you're already standing up, pretty much. You're already in that position. And yeah, that's the best thing about this seat position for me, as well as the fact this bike is hella comfortable. I am wearing winter gloves, which I did regret as soon as I left the house, but we'll see what happens. I've had my eye on some Knox gloves, and basically they've got like a wire and you just tighten them, and they're like semi-off-road gloves slash summer gloves. They seem pretty cool. I've worked at the house. This is another thing you're probably going to find. Being a builder, I'm going to point that out a lot, I'm afraid. So let's go. This is going to go horrendously. I can already feel it. Look at all the water, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. Honestly. Why have we had so much rain? I honestly thought, because last year... Hang on a sec. Last year, we had a lot of... we had that really nice heat wave and everyone was like, oh, we've destroyed the world and all that. And I was like, oh, we'll have another heat wave in February this year. Not a chance. It is the coldest, wettest, windiest February for a lot of years. Just put my visor down a bit because it's getting very windy. For a lot of years, to be honest. And being a guy who works outside every day, you know, it's really annoying, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's going to be too wet to do the other one. I will go look at it if I can remember where it is. I didn't find it, but I mean, just looking at the mud and the water here alone on this road, and this isn't even a mud road, this is a normal concrete road, isn't it? And it's just so crap. It's the nice thing about the Tiger though, it's not just an off-road bike. Look at all that. It's not just an off-road bike, which is nice. Like, you have the option to go touring on it, or basically just do whatever you want. It's a proper adventure bike, isn't it? My tyres are gonna be caked. I remember the last time I came down here. Oh, water! The last time I came down here, my bike was so dirty, and obviously me being the genius I am, buying a white bike for off-roading, but the Tigers do look rather sexy when they're dirty, so can't complain. Changing gear, nice and easy. So, that puddle there, is that technically a ford? Sort of technically. I can't wait to actually get some off-road tyres, and then I'll feel a lot more sturdy. Right, this is where the gravel's going to come in. Going to get some well shady looks off these farmers. But, you know, screw them, it's a perfectly fine thing that I'm doing. So yeah, middle of the countryside. A very nice Thursday afternoon, or early afternoon, anyway. Right, this is where the gravel is going to come in, which is quite ironic because I don't know if anyone still watches my videos from the very beginning, but gravel used to be one of my biggest fears. So, conquering my fears 101, hooray! Yeah, I used to hate gravel. I'm not a fan, but now I've got a bike with traction control, I feel a bit more at ease with it. And the more that I ride on it, the more it's going to be fine. It's just the odd times where I have hit it on my sports bike and stuff like that. It's naff, it's bloody awful. Right, here we go, off-roading. It's very muddy, gotta be careful. Whoa, bit of spinach, don't get caught in that rut. God, we're going through all the water here. Spinach! I like the gearbox on the Tiger, it's really nice, it's very forgiving. If you need to go down to, if you're in second gear, oof, and you need to go down to some really low speeds, it's quite good like that. Whew. Nice, right, that's the worst bit done, it looks like. Got a bit of a slide on the back tyre there, but took it very calmly. Oh dear. Well, that was an absolute fail. But the only way you get better is by practicing. Oh god. That's damn truth, that as well. Like, you won't get better unless you just come do this and stuff like that. Very easy novice trails just come do them yourself, have a go, take it slow. You know, the more you do it, the quicker you're going to get. I need to do some off-road courses as well. I have an adventure bike riding course down south that me and the lads have booked. God, I don't know when that is. I think it's in July. It's over a weekend. We're going to go camping. That'll be nice. That'll be really nice. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Glad I booked it. Look, another lake. So many lakes. You would not believe. But yeah, the beautiful thing about the XCA, which is very noticeable because I have ridden the original Tiger, and the most noticeable thing is the WP suspension off-road. It's so nice. It just soaks everything up. Them big bumps I hit back there were just like riding on road, basically. It's really nice. I like it. Someone down there watching, but like, you can't come down here. This is a private road. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. We'll just have to agree to disagree, because I know that you are allowed down here because it's a public road. You phallus. Oh, God. Right. So this one's pretty much done now. I've survived. Well, I'm not at the end yet, but that's the... my feet slippy. There. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst done. That first bit with the mud was the worst. I had a wee bit of tyre slide. I don't know if you'll able to see that, probably not. But my back wheel had a bit of a spin. But yeah, we made it. You know, that's a very novice trail. It was very fun though. I enjoyed that very much. I'm so glad I finally got one in. Finally. I've literally been sat at home just like, I wonder when I'll be able to go out and actually ride again. You know. Can I change the mode to road mode while on the move? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I don't. I'm just a motorbiker. I have full coverage out here supposedly, so I believe I am. Where am I? Find me then. Right, I'm here. So that lane goes quite a long way. Where does it lead to? I mean, you can go somewhere. It's a bloody long way. That trail there leads nowhere. Oh, you know what? I can always swing round, so let's just go have a go. Depends how muddy it looks. If it's like that, not a chance. And there's a fucking van there as well. Twat. But yeah, I will introduce you all to the MT-09. It's an amazing bike. I love it to death, hence I haven't sold it while I've bought this. But it's just a case of I can't ride it when it's wet because the back tyre will just spin and I will crash. I rode it in the wet twice. If you ride it in C mode, it's alright, but if you're on an MT-09, it's BRA mode. It's no question, really. If you want to ride something sensibly in the wet, you may as well ride this. But yeah, if you ride it in BRA mode, it's just got too much torque and it's too snatchy. It'll just spin. The back tyre just spins up. It's no fun. Right, I think it's down here because I remember we went down both of these roads and we span round, and I just don't know why I remember spinning round on this one, but now I feel that this is the right way. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but we'll find it because we always do. Nah, I don't think it is. Oh, what a shame. I'll have to come back another time and find it. How annoying. It definitely wasn't this far out. You know, I even questioned did we go near Easingwold to find it, to be honest. I can't remember for the life of me. And if we did that, I've got no chance of finding it if we did that. I'm pretty sure we did go out near Easingwold, but when you're chatting and stuff, it's quite hard to remember, isn't it? Alright, right. Unless I find one on the way back, we'll call it at that. we did the initial trail I wanted to. I'll find some more, and hopefully, I apologise for the weather. Hopefully it will pick up soon and we can get back to making some videos, because I have so many plans for making videos this year. Not only that, you see, why be gay? I thought I'd found one then. I'll just stop here a minute. So yeah, I apologise for the weather. I'm planning on getting a third person view again, because I thought that used to be quite cool. So now that the GoPros have gone down in price a bit, I plan to buy another, maybe Hero 4 Black or something. Right, okay, I have found the trail. I span back around and found a road, sent it to Chris. I was like, is this it? And he was like, no, it's this one. So I'm here now. It's only 4 minutes further. And this is what we've come across. Now, I've got road tyres, and I don't know how I feel about doing this, if I'm honest. It's quite bad. Probably not going to attempt this, guys. I've taken the camera off my helmet to show you. I'm having a bit of a problem with my camera at the moment. I don't know what's going down with it. I mean, look at that. With road tyres on, if I slip out the middle of there, I'll go straight into that water and then I'm fucked. It looks like it dries up there, but I don't really fancy chancing it, so I'll leave it at that and I'll come tackle it another day.